Hi, Internet, and welcome to some more Octopus Traverser. Octopoid Trapezoid. Something along those lines. We are going to do Primrose's story today. First time seeing this. Didn't see this in the demo. Didn't come anywhere near this area in the demo from what I can remember. I have done a little bit of just testing out the dueling challenge feature with Olbrick for reasons. Not because I wanted to batter an elderly woman. That would be mean and weird. Meared. At last he's appeared before me. The man marked with the crow. The man who killed my father. Her name is Primrose, and she is a dancer. This is Sunshade, city of 1,000 pleasures forever shrouded in shadow. Driven into poverty when her noble house fell, she now plies her trade in a tavern, suffering no end of indignities at the hands of the cruel Master Helganish. All for the day she could have her revenge. Bolt of lightning, crush. Then one day he appeared, a man marked by the crow, one of the 3 foul villains who murdered her dear father. And so, aided by her soul friend Yusufa, she sprints from the tavern to the labyrinth below in pursuit. She will need loyal allies on the path she has chosen. Take Primrose along. Yarp! Here's the beginning of the tale. Yarp! Your reputation as Sunshade is approved. I like the fact that it gives you the option of playing the intro stuff again. Even when the blade is held at your heart, faith shall be your shield. Words of House Azelhart. Creepy music 10 years ago. Slight retro, flashback filter.
Funny how it works, isn't it? Everything that happens in this world falls into one of 2 neat little categories. Things one is better off knowing, and things one's better off not. Jeffrey Azelhart, I'm afraid you've been poking your nose into the latter.
What did I say about Crashes of Thunder?
I have only done as my convictions bade me do. I have no regrets.
I thought you might say something like that. You're making this delightfully easy.
I feel like there's maybe about 5 voice actors working on this. Keep in mind that it's been over a week now since I played the last bit with Olbrick, this end of term and stuff. But it kind of sounds like all of the voice actors are of the same kind of slightly posh English, or they're the rough and tumble pirate types. Also, I've just noticed that the flames on the candles are just going wee 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 wee. And that kind of stuff entertains me. Oh, why is Primrose there?
Make sure he's dead. Let's leave this place before we're seen.
A, too late, and B, how can you not see her? This guy in the top left should totally be able to see her from there. Her hair is clearly sticking... Well, most of her head is clearly above the counter. I suppose there's a flower pot in the way? Yeah. I suppose suspension of disbelief.
I will never forget.
Well, no, you'd expect not to.
3 men, each marked with the sign of the crow.
Where? I suppose...
One on his left arm.
Oh, you're going to tell me where? One on his right.
One on his right.
And one on his...
And the last on his neck.
There's no possible way that you could see that. Even if it weren't pixel art, he's got a hood on.
3 men. Foul scavengers. Just like the bird whose mark they bear.
Wow, that's harsh on crows.
They took my father from me. And I will never forget.
You've said this. So I have become a dancer.
Always the same dream.
I wish I had your confidence, Primrose. I couldn't imagine nodding off minutes before my cue.
Yeah, snark.
How nice it must be to be the master's favorite.
More snark.
Fine. Go on and keep your airs. Act as though you're better than the rest of us.
Overacting. Although, to be fair, the
Doesn't
dialogue
change the fact
doesn't
that you're just another dancer in the sands, Primrose.
I like the fact that all 3 dancers have got different sprites. Yeah, in a proper retro game, they'd all be identical.
Nothing but a kept woman, here to flatter the dignity of men who pay for the privilege.
Exposition.
I suppose you're right.
And that's the best friend in blue.
Shh, enough chatter. Master Helganish is coming.
How do you know this?
Do I keep you women to titter here in the shadows? My customers are waiting for their entertainment.
Oh, he seems like a nice chap.
The opening act should be on that stage already. Now, get out there and earn your keep.
He looks like a dog.
What a bunch of useless strays. But not you, Primrose. You are the only one I can rely on.
Why?
You flatter me, Master.
Oh, hardly. Why, this tavern's custom has increased tenfold since you stepped on our stage.
Uh-huh.
But do not go forgetting yourself. It was I who groomed you for this role.
Okay.
And I will be forever grateful for that, Master.
Wow. She's laying that on thick, isn't she?
You were an ignorant girl when I picked you up. Completely useless. I've taught you everything you know.
I feel like Helganish is going to have a part to play in the dad's murder.
What happened to your sweet little smile?
But you just hit me in the face. That's...
Who puts a roof over your head and food on your plate? Who bought the jewels that adorn your pretty neck? Who made you the most sought-after dancer in this dusty old town? It was me, all me.
Head expansion.
You owe me, kitten, and I'll see that debt repaid.
Oh, I'll repay you with a dagger at the... Dot, 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 dot.
Yes, Master.
Good then. Purr sweetly, and I may give you a treat. Don't dally when you're done with your show. I will be waiting in my chamber. I'll have you purr for me some more.
Great.
Primrose, it's your cue.
Wow, that looks like a child, and it has a deep man's voice.
I'm coming.
Put your face back on now, kitten.
But maybe you shouldn't have slapped it off, you obnoxious.
Yes, master.
Is the little red pixel in the middle of his face supposed to be his nose to signify that he's a drunkard? The tavern lies at the end of the central road just past the bazaar. I mustn't dally any longer. Wow, that stagehand has come all the way from the tavern.
Hello.
These are the dancers' dormitories.
How are you?
I've never been down there myself, but I hear the passage just past here leads out somewhere in the sands.
A good day to you.
Here's a sunshade, city of 1,000 pleasures, and all of the old men in voiceovers in my playthroughs of every game ever sound exactly the same as this, because it's the only old man voice I can do.
Yeah?
This tavern is Master Elgadish's pride and joy. He's particularly fond of the dancers, if you catch my meaning. Yeah, I catch your meaning. To the stage! Oh, no, cutscene. This way, Primrose. Get a move on. It's clearly a young boy model.
Hello.
Word around town is that the dancers here put on private shows for the master. If you know what I mean.
Oh there.
They say this place turns away all but the wealthiest of customers after nightfall.
Good show.
I travelled across half the realm to visit this place. They say there's a girl here who dances like a goddess. It me! The dancing girls here put on quite the show.
Faring well?
I've come to rest my travel-weary body for a while. Oh, better place in the realm, I say. Don't know what that voice was.
Well, well.
Good food, good drink, and the dancing girls are easy on the eyes. If only the prices were a bit more reasonable, and that's always the way, isn't it? Treasure! A healing grape. Grape. This is what happens when I do JRPG walkthroughs, especially when I'm doing the voices for them. I tend to slip into Northern. Come on, Primrose.
There you are.
Kept us waiting long enough, Primrose.
Forgive me.
I was fixing my hair. Better have been worth it. You're our best chance of getting to eat tonight. And the customers have been waiting.
I am ready.
Let the show begin. It's her! It's her. Let us dance! Watch over me, Father. That day I swore revenge against the men who took you from me. The three marked by the crow, my once proud house fallen. I left home far behind, following their trail. The trail has led me here. I heard one of them often passes through here on his travels. It was the smallest scrap of hope. It was all I had. Until I find him, there is no disgrace I will not endure. Losing my honor is nothing compared to the pain of losing you. Father, I will not stop until I find the three and see justice served. And until I avenge you, I will dance. I bet that whoever wrote this clearly was thinking that this final line was going to have this great kind of juxtaposed two-part structure. But the kind of contrast between avenge and dance sounds a little bit more comical than I think the serious tone that they were going for. Until I avenge you, I will dance. Yeah, I can see how they've got to that point, you know, the losing of honor, the disgrace, and so on and so forth, the justice. Until I avenge you, I will dance. There's just something about the sentence that's a little bit silly. But to be fair, that's kind of been the writing in the game so far. Very exposition heavy.
How?
I think I'm in love. How about a private show, darling? You are all too kind and too handsome, I might add. Okie dokie. Not bad, Primrose. Not bad. Thank you. Look at your sandals. Seems you've gone and broken a strap. Go back to the dormitory and fetch yourself another pair. Well, we're going to run into one of the crow people. Most happily.
Ho there. Hello.
Those are going to be the same. Probably. Meow. Ooh, cutscene.
Hey!
Papa, I'm going to be in a play. I will be the princess. Everyone will look at me. You'll come and watch too, won't you?
Yes.
Of course, my dear.
Oh,
Many thanks, my lord. How was that? Guess what, Papa? When I grow up, I'm going to be a beautiful dancing girl, the star of the stage. Whoa. A dancing girl? That is a dream best forgotten. But why, Papa? Helena, my dear, you want to grow up to be a fine lady, yes? Like the princess you will play. Then it would be better not to say such things, not in this town at least. Especially not with that dancer clearly right next to us. But what's wrong with dancing? It's so much fun.
what?
Look at her. She's beautiful. Hello, child. That was slightly creepy. Oh,
Oh, come now.
come now, Helena. This way. I'll tuck you into bed back at the inn. Papa has business to attend to this night. Oh, really?
Yes.
I suppose I should get back to my own work. Gossiping about me, were you? Ow. A thorn? Someone fetch a handkerchief. Primrose seems to be bleeding, the poor dear. Perhaps she got a blister. She's always dancing oh so passionately.
Are you all right?
You all right, Prim?
Yes.
I'm fine. It's nothing I haven't dealt with before.
Hey!
Don't you think that's enough already? You take such pleasure in others' pain. We're nothing but the master's playthings, all of us. We all know what happens to the girls who displease him. Or have you forgotten? Beaten half to death and tossed in the gutter? Left for dead, sick and starving?
Stop that!
We all know well enough where we stand. We know what he can do to us. Then why torment one of our own? Can't do female voices.
Many thanks.
Thank you, Yusufa, but there's no need for you to make foes on my behalf. Prim.
You.
What are you doing, yowling back here? Sheath your claws, it's time for work. Or do you think money flows into my coffers by itself? Get out there and collect your tips.
Wait a
Not you,
minute.
Primrose. You stay. What was that sorry show you gave today?
I think
Do you think I'm blind? One glance was all I needed to know your mind was not where it ought to be. I could see every thought in that pretty empty little head of yours, and they were not a dancing tonight. You haven't forgotten your debts now, have you? You haven't forgotten who owns you. You know the fate that awaits you if you dare defy me, don't you, kitten? I'm warning you, because I care, Primrose. I wouldn't want to see anything untoward happen to my shining star.
Forgive me.
I'm sorry, Master. Forgive me.
The truth.
I was
is-
simply remembering the first day I came here to you. Oh, were you now? Not a day, not a moment passes when I'm not thankful for all you have given me. Pray forgive my lack of focus today, Master. It will not happen again. Oh, my dear, dear Primrose. I too often think back on the day you came to my door. Just imagining the sight of you dancing for me, as sweet and innocent as you were. It tickled me so. How old was she when this happened? You met my every expectation. You've been my best investments. But tonight, you've displeased me. For this, you must atone. The crowd is looking thin tonight. Out on the streets with you and bring us some custom. Custom with coin enough to cover a week's expenses. If you can do that, I may still go easy on you. At least, relatively so, kitten.
Yes.
You are kind, Master, and not in any way a creep. Bravo, Prim. That was a performance for the ages. How do you do it? I want to vomit every time I have to call him Master. The window's right open! What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out collecting tips?
Are you alright?
I was worried about you. How's your foot?
What?
What? Here, use this. A handkerchief? Be careful out there, okay? That's odd. Utilize each person's unique action. Oh yeah, this path action. What do we do? Allure. Can it allure town people into following her? Skills. Blinding dust. Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? That's our Primrose. I'll keep you safe, girl. Pray come hither. Cool. Oops.
How are you?
Oh. Well, time to put on a different kind of a show. This one looks to be the likely sort. Hello, handsome fool.
Excuse me.
Lovely evening, isn't it, my lord? Mayhap you care to share it with me?
My apologies.
A tempting offer, but I travel on business. I must depart early on the morrow. It must be a fascinating sort of business that you do. Perhaps you can tell me more over a drink? I'd love to get to know you better. I am most afraid I cannot.
Excuse me.
I dance at the tavern just down the street. I'd be happy to put on a show just for you.
A good day to you.
Well heeled, gentlemen. I see. Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? Oh my, I cannot resist such beauty. Pray come hither. Come with me, my foolish man. Not exactly a lot of people here. Yes, that one's pockets look sufficiently deep. He definitely looks like a dog. Good work, kitten. You'll be treated well tonight. I forgot what accent I was doing for him.
Many thanks.
You honour me, master. The seats are starting to fill. See that not a single cup goes empty.
Yes.
As you wish, master.
started.
Good evening, gentlemen. Primrose, you're looking more and more lovely each time I see you. It's been a while since we last enjoyed your company. Will you be with us long this evening? As long as you'll have me for, my dear. Is that so? I'll have to give it some thought then. I'll see you again later.
Till next time.
Oh, yes. Guy in the hood. And if that's all, I'll be taking my leave. Could it be? There, on his left arm. This music is very FF7-esque, isn't it? Including the heartbeat sound effect. The mark of the crow. How long have I waited for this day? Finally you appear before me. This night, at long last, justice will be served. No. Can't let him get away.
You.
And where do you think you're going? So curious about that man, are you? Was it love at first sight, kitten? Master?
I think.
You wouldn't think of abandoning the stage and your customers before the night's through, now would you? Back to work, Primrose. I trust I don't need to repeat myself.
Put your face.
You do remember what happens to the wicked little kittens across me, don't you? This is all I have. I may never get another chance like this again.
Are you alright?
Prim, what's the matter? It's not like you to look all flustered like this. You don't need to tell me. For you to risk angering the master like that, it must be something important. Leave it to me. I'll keep his eyes busy. You slip out the back door on the upper floor. Ellipsis. You shouldn't get involved. You'll put yourself at risk. Look, Prim, maybe you don't tell me what you're thinking.
Come on!
But that doesn't matter to me. I'm on your side and always will be. Oh. On my side? When the other girls would pick on me and tell me to know my place, you were always the only one who stood by me. We're wasting time. You never say much. You're always so distant, aloof even. But I know you just don't want to burden others with your troubles. I know you better than you think, Prim.
And I know that, deep down, you have a good heart.
Thank you, random piece of voice acting. A good heart. I'm gonna go murder guy. Lucifer. Thank you. Meow. Always a woman of few words. I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay. Follow the left hand man. Meow. Oh, the elderly oh, surprise! You will bring the woman I need, won't you now? Competent help is so hard to come by these days. Whatever is a man to do. I can assure you, my lord, I'm doing all I can. Elganish, we are friends, are we not? Friends take care of one another, yes? They do not disappoint each other.
Yes.
I will do everything in my power. I saw a fine dancing girl in the tavern. I would rather like such a girl for my own. A way in. So it is as I thought. Helganish knows him.
Listen to me.
Bring the woman to the place marked on this map. And Helganish, try not to keep me waiting.
Yes.
But of course, my lord. That map. Huh. Oh. And so I must pursue the foul crow. Don't get involved. This is my problem, not yours. But I suppose you're free to do as you please. Come on already if you're coming. Primrose joined the party. A party of 3. Right. Does she need equipping? Yes. What skills does Primrose get? Buff at physical attacks, heavy dark damage, augment an ally's elemental attacks, mole dance, physical defense, dark damage to all foes, increase a single ally's speeds, cause a curious effect to occur one time, and a mystery. Oh, I've got enough. Physical defense. Attack a single foe with the pole arm and act earlier on your next turn. Let's have the defense. Unlocked a new support skill. Sweet. Oh, you need 500. Cover. The equipping character will absorb single targeted damage for allies who are near death. So Ulbrich is very much a tanky character with a massive sword, at least the way I've got him equipped. Okay. Next time then, we'll go and do the second chunk of Primrose's quest. This one's been a little bit more mature, shall we say, in its themes. Yeah, we've had the spunky merchant leaves home for the first time in a life of adventure. Straightforward. We've had the honor-bound knight who failed his king and now seeks atonement/revenge for Ulbrich. This one obviously is a revenge story as well, but it started off with a little bit more of a kind of mature thematic approach, you know, dancing and sex work and all of that kind of stuff. Be interesting to see how much of it kind of carries through the game. I'm already a little bit wary about the fact that there doesn't seem to be any kind of centralized plot yet. Because I don't know whether these individual stories will be enough to drive me through. We'll see. We'll see. Until next time. That has been part 1 of Primrose Chapter 1. This is probably going to get confusing in the long run. We'll see how it goes. Until next time. Bye. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.